this last section and the one before. Oh, wait a second. Yo, welcome back. My name's Reagan. Today we're listening to Emergence by Sleep Token. You already know. You're already informed. Everyone here understands what's happening. You guys saw my previous video, Look to Windward. You know how much I freaking love that song. Everything about it was so incredibly good. And we all know the lore. We all know the history. We've already done this song and dance before Sleep Token. There is a comma there, before, comma, Sleep Token, because what I'm talking about is in each of these albums, the second song is like iconic. It's a banger. The Offering, Hypnosis, The Summoning, and now Emergence. So surely, like, my expectations, they shouldn't be so high, but they're high. They shouldn't be so high, but they're high, guys. And I don't know why I repeated that, but I'm just letting you know. I'm just being $150 with all of you guys here. So I have a Discord server. If you want to be like me and you want to be like him, you want to be a fellow rat, just shoot me a message. Shoot me a message. If you're someone who I've seen on my videos before and you seem sane, you seem like a civil person, then I will send you a link to our server. And we got some freaking great people there. We have a good time. We play games. We discuss. We talk about the band. We talk about other music. You know, there's memes, whatever. You know, it's just wholesome. If you're a wholesome individual, you feel like you could be a fellow rat, then let me know. And I'll let you know, and then we'll collectively know, everyone involved. Okay. Anyways, this is Emergence by Sleep Token. Let's go. Ooh, a pretty opening. Different than Look to Windward, obviously. Different place too. I have the lyrics.
I am the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down headfirst in another world I have a feeling we're close to the end. So come on, come
I love his voice. That's so beautiful.
Come on now. You know that it's time to
I feel like the first two verses are like separate when I'm interpreting them. The distortion that he does, he's done this before. It's always so cool. Whoa. We were feeling like video game vibes from Look to Windward. This is like Tron. This is so badass. Whoa. You guys surely noticed this. This isn't normal. The way that we are structuring this like bar, this track with the music, how we're keeping the beat. I know 2 does this. He purposely makes things a little off with like this or that, like polyrhythm, or just like putting like emphasis on a note that is usually supposed to be empty or something like that. It brings attention to it. I don't know if I'm necessarily mess with it. I'm kind of like on the fence here because it's like I'm trying to listen to this song for the first time and really like understand it, and it does take me out of it a little bit. but at the same time, I could see myself really enjoying it. I could see that happening very quickly. But I love this place we're at right now. I love this feel. I love the vibe. I love all this. I'm going back a little bit and we're going to listen to some more. It's just, it sounds so nice. Yeah. He's on the top of his, a ride or a crash, probably a ride cymbal.
I've got soul and flesh for your dead God, space dust for your fuel rods, dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of hellfire on the winds that started from within. My blood beats so alive, my tear right through my skin. So tell me what you meant by living past your half-life, in lockstep with the universe and your well-past in the afterlife. You know that I'm sanctified by what's below, no matter what you do, no matter where you go.
Okay, we're going to pause it real quick. So I'm not going to get into the lyrics yet. I'm going to do that at the very end, like after this song is all over. But it is so incredibly peculiar what 2 is doing. Because I mean, I like it. It's really cool. It's really like nifty. It's like kind of jazzy, kind of like free flowing, free form, whatever. He's just like really stylistic here, very eclectic. I feel like eclectic is a good word for it. But it's like I feel almost like you guys know that meme. I'm gonna pop it on the screen right now of that guy, and he's just like, and it's like I feel like that with his drumming. Like he's like so very like he's about to hit it, but he doesn't, and then he waits a half second, and it's very strange but very interesting. We're going back. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Very crispy. I like this blending of styles in this one, was really good. Ooh, nice. The piano in the background is actually very nice. This last section and the one before. Oh, wait a second. I wish we didn't have these. Wait, can we hide it? Oh, there we go. Nice. Huh. Interesting. That's so awesome. Okay. I mean, obviously I was distracted here by the we had going on there, and I knew this is like in songs 2, 5, and 8 we have something. I'm gonna look at it more in my own time, but I mean, I don't think I have anything to add that you guys might not know in this context here. But I loved that. I love that last bit we got there, guys. That like that jazzy, like I feel like we dipped our toes in that in Aqua Regia, but we just like took it to 11 on that one, and that was just like, it felt so good. I would be down for like a song that was primarily that, or just make that more of like a prominent thing, because that was really cool. I did like the, like I said before, kind of like the genres that we were putting together in this one. Similar to, also look to Windward. I can't talk. Also look to Windward. Very similar, like in how much I enjoyed what we did all together. And what was interesting to me were these lyrics just in general, because I feel like there's two different things going on here. So I'm going to skip past the first thing, but there's this like, no pun intended, underlying thing. He says, come on, out from underneath who you were. Come on now. You know that it's time to emerge. And after Euclid, getting into Look to Windward, whenever Vessel is trying to ascend, I feel like this is him trying to become what he's meant to be or whatever, right? But before that, he had said, you were late in verse, living in a promised word. I'm the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down head first in another world. I heard I have a feeling we're close to the end. I saw this and other lyrics, similar lyrics that are like, it's talking, let's say it's two people and the person is promised to someone else, either like a girlfriend of someone or a wife, potentially, you know, however promised to that word is, you know. And Vessel's the third man here. The second man, rather. I hope not the third. Because he says, I'm the rose you relinquished again. Which, it's like, yeah, we see lines like, you know, putting down the roses, picking up the sword. But he is the rose. He's like pretty, surely. I don't know, his voice is pretty. Her and him are down headfirst in another world. They're down bad. And they are living in their own little world. But he says, I have a feeling we're close to the end. There has to be some conclusion. There has to be some decision made. Are you going to pursue this thing with Vessel, or are you going to stay faithful to your man? A lot of these, I don't actually understand exactly what they mean. Like carbide on my nano, red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my culture, sapphire on my white gold. I know sapphire and white gold, that's like beautiful. That's like a beautiful combo there. Burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents. It's like his heart is fit to bursting with how much emotions he has for this person, but it's hidden. It's not meant to be. It's a little Reagan lore. Okay, so if you want to skip this. But there was this person. We'll call them Tanya. And Tanya was not technically in a relationship. There was stuff in the past and they were not technically in a relationship. They started talking to me. Nothing necessarily happened of it, but they kind of had to choose between going back to this person or potentially pursuing something with me. They chose the former, you know. And I feel like these similar feelings, like whenever we talk to each other, we have these moments whenever we're together. It's like it's so very real. Like I feel like I'm in a different world and my heart is about to burst out of my chest, and it's like there's the chemistry is there. It's like it's very, very, very real, but we both know that this is probably not something that should happen, you know. Not that anything happened, but it probably shouldn't. And she probably made the right decision, you know. But Vessel, at this point, it seems like he wants this person to make that decision, because I feel like it's them. I feel like it's on them. But also like this whole emerging thing. It's like, it feels like it's Vessel. It feels like it's a new person, or it's like what he's become. He's become this beautiful butterfly, we hope. But we'll see. We'll see in songs to come, because it's like whenever he was in Look to Windward, he was just like stumbling along and such. But the drums are really good. I really want to go back and listen to the instrumental version of this, or go back on Songster and kind of really understand what exactly he's doing, because it's a lot of complex things. There are a handful more lyrics, but the lyrics kind of just like propagate what I was saying with the like two different things, like Vessel emerging, or this like weird kind of relationship thing we have going on. I'm really not sure. And like I said before, does this hold up to the Offering, Hypnosis, the Summoning? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I would say as of right now, no. But the thing is, like, what I learned in Take Me Back to Eden, it's like I listened to songs initially, but then after re-listening to them, I like fell in love so much harder. And you know what? I'm down for that to happen here. I really enjoyed it. But I might have liked Look to Windward more. I might have liked that a little bit more. But tell me what you thought in the comments. And also, if you like the video, click the like button. Click a little thumbs up. You know, I don't ask you guys that often, but I would appreciate if you like the video. And have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.